Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts. I'd like to say thank you also to our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible, and we ask that you support their business whenever you can. I'm Terry Ross along with Mikhail Weish coming to you live from Grants Pass. Today, Grants Pass High School. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the week as we get set for this matchup between Del Norte and Grants Pass. Coverage today is brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. And we'd like to welcome everybody who is listening to this game. We will get to the Abby's Pizza pregame show in just a little bit as we're going to have to break away. So we'll kind of catch up with these teams as we go along. But with locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon, you can make Abby's Pizza your post-game stop. With a menu that covers all your family favorites, Abby's is an Oregon post-game tradition since the 1970s. We'll see you after the game at Abby's. So we'll take a look at these teams. Del Norte coming in with a 10-3 record. Grants Pass Cavemen are coming in with a 1-8 record. I should have looked that one up, I guess. But we'll get all that straightened out on the Abby's Pizza pregame show. Well, as we come back from this, we'll be back with that right after this on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you, former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
a positive attitude, and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
Let's get to the starting lineup for you. Here for Del Norte. Out there is number 1, Justin Cushman. We don't have a lot of information on any of these players. Romaldo Salciado Jr. He likes to be called Junior. Well, that's not who's out there at all. Sawyer Fry is the one that's out there. Coming out next is Kenyon Starkey. And they all went to the floor, so I don't know who the fourth and the fifth one was. We'll get it in a little bit. They're really going through it quickly. Meanwhile, for Grants Pass, it's going to be James Trailer, Bronx Eli, Grady McKidrick, Branson Young, and Jordan Rosetta. That'll be for Grants Pass. As we said, Del Norte comes in here 10-3 on the year. They played in the Abby's tournament, as did Grants Pass just over this last weekend. In fact, that's how this ball game came about. They were talking, he was talking to the Grants Pass coach, and they wanted a game, and Grants Pass was willing to give them a game, as long as it was up here, which was fine with him. They just wanted to play this week, and before they get down into conference play down there in California. They are going to be a playoff team, according to their head coach, and they are pretty good. They Sawyer Fry on the Saturday with the one game that he had against South Medford. He put in 6 3-pointers. He's not even the leading scorer on the team. And so they've got some scoring power, as also Escalera can also put it up there. In fact, Escalera is one I guess I was referring to. There's Kid McKidrick with one. Trailer's got the rebound. So they do have some firepower. Rosetta with it in his hands. They will not run the ball a lot. They're not a running team. They'll play with a little more structure, according to their coach. Here's Rosetta down low. He's again double teamed instantly, and he's going to bend the ball. Go out of bounds off of him. According to the Del Norte coach, they will not run a lot. They're a structured team on offense. They play man-to-man on defense. Have no idea what a zone offense is. Actually, he told me after laughing about it, he says, actually we do, and they will maybe play a little zone if the situation calls for it. So with all of that, we'll go around to Grants Pass here in just a moment. They're trying to get it off. Here's Escalera now with a 3. That one is no good. Trailer will grab the rebound out of there. He'll pop it into the middle, and there, Young will lay it in. One of these days I keep thinking that I will recover from this cough, but I'm beginning to despair. There's a shot put up by Del Norte, no good. Rosetta will grab the rebound. And with 6:19 to go, they come into the cavemen, come into the forecourt with a lead. Bounce it down to Rosetta. Turn, put it off the glass. Nope, they're going to call offensive. So it stays 2-0. We'll try to get some names for you here. As Escalera in, out, in. Now he's going to drive it, pop it out into the corner. Back around it goes. Can't get a shot off to the foul line. Popping it back out. The Grants Pass coach and the referee are having a nice conversation while this is going on. Escalera with it again. He will not. He's going to go into the lane. He has put it up. It goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Grants Pass ball. He just lost it as he was going up that time. So we got Starkey, we got Escalera for you. Isaac Herrera is out there. And I don't know who the other one is quite yet. Young with it right now for Grants Pass. Oop, almost knocked away. And they're going to say it is Del Norte ball. Fry pointing that way. Ty Blue is your 5th player for Del Norte. The Warriors, as they're known at, Escalera will bring it up most of the time. Spinning, but can't do anything, so back out to Escalera. That was Fry spinning. Escalera will pop a 3, no good. Rosetta takes the air ball, gets it to McKidrick. McKidrick will drive, put it off the glass. That one doesn't go. Young. And Blue will tie it up. Possession arrow towards Del Norte. Marcus Pereiras into the game. He's replacing Blue right now. Over and back. As soon as Pereiras touched it, it was over and back. I had right now, yeah, they're going to call Del Norte's going to call a timeout. I'm just ready to say Del Norte looks absolutely discombobulated everything that they're doing right now, and this will be a full timeout, so we'll join them here. As in the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Grants Pass by 2. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium in Grants Pass. Del Norte and a Caveman going at it tonight. Right now, not much offense on either side. Young with it, looking for help. Finally dribbles, puts it up off the glass. That will be a foul. 2 shots. Paris with the foul. At the line is Young. And one in. Del Norte totally discombobulated right now on the offensive end. Let's see if they got it straightened out. Pereira's, no. Rosetta, that's stolen away by Pereira's, then taken away by Young. Young all the way to the hoop. He's got it. And right now it's Young 5, Del Norte nothing. And now they get it underneath, and that one will be laid in. Herrera off of the pass from Escalera. Webb had it there for a moment. Trailer has it now in 3-point territory. And make that Berg, not Webb. Berg. Around to Young. Back to Trailer. Thought about a 3. In the lane. Goes up. Traveled. .3:15 to go in the first period. And neither team on this chilly night on the outside able to heat it up here in the gym. Rec. Whoa. Alameda. Alameda has it in his hands. Thank goodness we use mostly last names here. It'll be Warrior basketball. Trailer is out. Conley, or Kingston Conley, into the game. Herreras. He'll give it to Escalera. Escalera looking for a way to get a shot off. Can't do it. Back to Pereiras. Pereiras can't get one off. He'll give it off to Fry. Fry can't do anything with it. Escalera down in the corner. You're going to have to shoot it. They're not going to get it off. Shot clock violation right there. Yeah, they just couldn't find a way as the Grants Pass defense shut them down that time. Underneath. Yes. Berg. He's the first one to score other than Young for the Cavemen. Escalera into the lane. Escalera puts up a wild shot. He's going to get called for an offensive foul. That comes with 2:05 to go in the quarter. I don't think you'll have to worry about foul shots in this quarter unless they're fouled while shooting. Conley bounce it down low to Rosetta. Hook shot. No, doesn't go. Rosetta gets the rebound back, puts it back up. That one doesn't go. Escalera grabs it out of the air. Escalera driving. He wants to put it up. He can't do it. Rosetta will grab the rebound, and there will be a foul on Del Norte. I think it's on Escalera. Yep. That's the second on Escalera. The third on the Warriors. Bringing it across pretty slowly is McKidrick. Finally we get going again. There's Bronx Eli that had it for a moment to Conley. Around to McKidrick. McKidrick will bring it back out. Bronx with it down to Rosetta. There's a foul on Del Norte. That'll be their fourth. The foul is on Romaldo Salsadeo, who likes to be called Junior. That shot by Grants pass didn't go, so we'll go with Junior ourselves. It's easier than his last name, that's for sure. Elkis and Escalera throws it out of bounds. 1:03 to go in the quarter. Trailer back in, replacing Rosetta. Trailer gets it around to Bronx Eli. A couple of Eli's on the team, so we have to use first names there. Bronx Eli for a three. No, that one doesn't go. Grabbing the rebound is going to be Starkey. He'll give it off to Cushman. He's back in the ball game. Pereira's off to Fry for a three. That one doesn't go. With 26 seconds to go. They'll be quite content. Grants pass will to just walk it into the forecourt. 19 seconds. They're going to play it down to the last here, obviously. McKidrick are going to have to get moving. Down to 6 seconds. McKidrick stops. He'll pop it. And it's no good. Knocked out of bounds. Del Norte with 0.7. This is just an inbound and a hurl is what's coming up for the Warriors. Only 2 points for Del Norte in the quarter. And there's a long three, but that one's going to fall. No good. We've made it through one at the end one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's Grants Pass 7, Del Norte 2, John L. Scott.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And we were trying to tell you that on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass leads this. We were also trying to say that John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. But the brain and the mouth didn't want to work together. Grants Pass will start with the basketball. McKidrick will inbound it. We'll begin quarter number 2. And you're going to see me do a timeout here for Del Norte. It's they're not calling one. That's just trying to catch up our scoreboard so we're accurate. And that pass is taken away. Come flying into the forecourt now. Give it off to Fry. Fry can't get a shot off. Taken away by McKidrick. McKidrick almost loses it, but Traylor gets it to Rosetta. Back to McKidrick. McKidrick, step back. That one's off the rim. Rosetta puts it back in. Fry to Blue. And that's taken away. Here comes Traylor on the other side. They're not going to catch him. And he doesn't get it to go, though. Get it around to Conley. Right back to Traylor. He's rejected by Starkey. No, by Blue that time. But Conley has it back in his hands. Here's a 3 by McKidrick. No, that one's no good. And grabbing that rebound is Fry. Over to Pereira's, back to Fry. Pereira's will start at the offense. Oh, that's taken away by Traylor. That bounce pass. He was trying to get that in to Fry, but couldn't do it. Here's Rosetta on the layup. He's fouled. That's the first of in the quarter for Del Norte. Foul is on Blue. There's one in. .6:23 to go, second period. And the Cavemen looking for their second win. This would be a solid win over a team that is expected to compete. There's another one in. To compete down in Northern California for a playoff spot, maybe even be competitive enough to win the championship. Or so they think. Down there. Lay that one up and in. That would be Blue. Traylor on the other end. He can't get it to go. Blue grabs the rebound and gives it off to Herrera. Herrera and Blue have the only points for Del Norte. Escalera, who was on fire against South Medford in the Abbeys tournament over the weekend, has no points. Conley trying to get this ahead to Gerlitz, and he couldn't do it. And there's going to be, no, that didn't go, but Blue was fouled. They're saying the foul is on Amaya. Amaya into the game, and he picks up a foul. But it was before the shot, so there will be no shots. Grabbing it now. They're going to trying to get it into the middle. Can't do it. Starkey too strong on that pass. Couldn't be handled. Amaya into the forecourt. To Conley. Back to Rosetta for 3. That was way offline. .5:14 to go. If we don't figure out how to get the ball in the hoop here, we're going to have a hard time getting either team to 40 points the way this is going. Herrera, the Starkey, back to Pereiras. We'll get an elbow under the basket. That's on Rosetta. That'd be his second foul of the game. He'll find the bench for a little bit with 4:58 to go in the quarter. There's the underneath. I was just going to say, and there's blue. And what that means is that Grants Pass loses some of its height advantage over this Del Norte team, which is not an extremely tall team. Conley going up. Conley can't get it to go. They're going to call the foul on Del Norte. I'll see what Conley can get done at the line. .441 to go, second period. Conley gets one out of the two. Grants Pass has led this game since we started. And they scored the 2-0. There's a timeout. Grants Pass. Went the wrong way with that, didn't I? At the 30-second timeout. Took us long enough to get around to that one, I'll tell you. So let me tell you this. It's our sponsors that make it possible to bring you our winter sports coverage, and we'd like to say thank you to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsor again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. .427 left in period number 2. And Grants Pass with a 6-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Trailer will back it out. We'll start it again to Conley. To McKidrick. Young. Conley. And one more time. Trailer. They're down to 10 seconds to go. And Amaya will drive it and lose it out of bounds. Told my cameraman, at least the way this is going, it's not going to challenge one's math skills tonight. Here's a 3. That's no good by Fry. Trailer will bring it up. As Pass looking for their own set of points. Gerlitz will bounce it to Amaya. Amaya will give it up to Conley for 3. Yes! Now they're running the circle wheel offense, as some coaches call it, and Del Norte loses it out of bounds. Escalera back into the ball game. Three minutes to go in the period. Berg with it there for a moment. Gets it off to McKidrick. And we will have a foul underneath on Del Norte. That's on Pereiras. That's 2 on Pereiras. And let's see how going out is Blue. Coming in, I believe, is Starkey again. Here's an stolen inbound pass as Escalera takes it all the way to the hoop. That one doesn't go. McKittrick will take the rebound for the Cavemen. Well, after being so on fire on Saturday, their coach has to be wondering what's wrong with the Warrior offense tonight. Here's Traylor. Oh, who's he passing to? We don't know, but Del Norte knocks it out of bounds, so they'll try it again. He had a wide open 3. He didn't take it to McKittrick. McKittrick will drive it and scoop it. There's a little reverse there by McKittrick. Escalera. Bounce it around to Junior. Junior get rid of it quickly, though, to Pereiras. Right back it goes now to Fry. Fry to Escalera for 3. Yes. Now we're starting to warm up. It's almost halftime, though. Minute 40 to go in the quarter. Conley directing traffic. Get it back out to Traylor. Around to Young. Bounce it to Conley. Conley, woo, he traveled, yeah. Yeah. It won't be very good to explain your case there, Mr. Kingston Conley. Feet got a little discombobulated that time. Escalera. Down the sideline. Now he'll bounce it out to Starkey. Around to Pereiras. Back it goes to Fry. Fry gives it up to Junior, but Junior gets rid of it quickly to Pereiras. Pereiras has nowhere to go. 10 seconds. Fry has it in his hands. Now they're starting to count it down. Here's Pereiras. He's going to have to shoot a 3. He can't get a 3 off. That's going to be it. Shot clock violation. That is the second one tonight on the Warriors. Now with 51.4 to go in the quarter. Grants Pass will take the basketball. Bronx Eli, or make that Berg. Berg, now they're all on the floor. Coming out of there with it is Escalera. Escalera, those double teams, splits them, puts it up off the glass. No good. Grabbing the rebound and putting it up is Starkey. Starkey couldn't get it to go. Kingston Conley will take the rebound for Grants Pass. Off to McKittrick. To Traylor. 14 seconds. 13. Got to get going here. They're down to 10. Trying to get it to Traylor. Out of bounds, and they lose it. Del Norte will get a chance with 6.3 left. Firing it ahead quickly. Pereiras tripped up with 1.8. That foul is on Traylor. They'll inbound it. They have 1.8 seconds to go. Escalera puts up the shot, and it doesn't go. And we have made it to halftime. Here at the half, it's Grants Pass 17, Del Norte 9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
Parents,
community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
Parents,
community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Welcome back to halftime here at the Heater Newman Gymnasium as Grants Pass leads this one 17-9 over Del Norte. Both of these teams played in the Abney's Holiday Classic tournament over the weekend. They did. Grants Pass played 2 games. Del Norte played 1, and Del Norte lost to South Medford in that one game that they played on Saturday. Grants Pass went 1-1. They defeated Roseburg and then ended up losing on Sunday to, I believe, Milwaukee Academy. So teams are trying to figure out what's going on. In this one, Grants Pass has led it ever since we started this ball game. They scored the first bucket and have not looked back since, even though it may not seem that way with a 17-9 score. For Del Norte, the way the scoring goes is they are led by the 4 of Ty Blue, 3 for Damian Escalera, and 2 for Isaac Herrera. And that would be it for them. Meanwhile, Grants Pass, who scored 7 in the first quarter and then put up 10 here in the second period, they're led by the 5 of Branson Young, 4 each for Kingston Conley and Jordan Rosetta, 2 for Weston Berg. We'll take a look at what else is going on around the state. There is some other high school action, but not any that involves the Southwest Conference. This would be the only one tonight. But we'll take a look at what else is going on and see if we can find something interesting happening when we continue on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We are at halftime, and at halftime, Grads Pass leads Del Norte 17-9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. As we said, there's not too much else going on around here as far as Southwest Conference action goes tonight, as a lot of the teams are preparing to slow down for the New Year holiday, although there are games to be played on New Year's Day. And there are definitely some to be played on Friday, the day after New Year's Day. In fact, rather than talking about that, I guess we'll get here. I think it will be the last non-league game for Grants Pass. No, they get into conference play on Friday, January the 2nd, as South Medford will be over here to take on the Grants Pass Cavemen. And boy, that's a good-looking South Medford ball club right now. People are pretty well locking them into maybe being in the playoff, maybe even having a good chance at winning the Southwest Conference title. It certainly is going to be a race, it looks like, early on here anyway. It's got to be a race between them and Sheldon, as the rest of the teams will figure out how it works out for them, I guess, a little bit later. When we come back, it'll be time for second half action as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia.
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite treat. Dutch Brothers supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. So go to Dutch Brothers, get you a coffee. Go to Abby's, get you a pizza. You'll be doing pretty good. As here on Table Rock Sports, we try to take care of your after the game dinner plans. Third quarter action. Jordan Rosetta, Branson Young, James Traylor, Gavin McKendrick, and Bronx Eli are all out there. Take it back. Weston Berg is out there. Escalera has it. Gives it off. Trying to get into the lane and put it up. No good. Was Fry. McKendrick dumps it off the trailer, out of bounds, and they say it's off of Del Norte. Off of Starkey. See if teams got warmed up while they were in the locker room. McKendrick for three. No. Herreras fires it ahead, but McKendrick bats it out. He was trying to get that down to Starkey. Berg. Nope, he's rejected. Here they come the other way. Escalera trying to get around Trailer. Cannot. Throws it underneath, and putting it in will be Fry. Del Norte takes it. Fry puts it back up again. He's fouled. I didn't get our fouls back down where they should be. That's the first. It's on Trailer. That'd be the first on Grants Pass as a team. It's the second on Trailer. Not a mistake there. And the one and only is good by Fry. McKendrick to Young to Rosetta for three. Yes. Pereira. Round to Fry now. Fry will get it to Starkey, to Escalera. No, that's Pereira's, excuse me. Starkey loses it. Berg wrestles it away. Rosetta fires it ahead. Young grabs the pass and lays it in. That's what happens when your star quarterback throws the ball down the court. It goes out of bounds. Oh, we're going to have a foul. No. Just switching sides of the court here. Del Norte trying to get it into the forecourt. 6.5 to go. Third period. Berg not letting Fry have any rest as he comes across. Escalera. McKendrick guarding him closely, but Escalera hits it. They say I'm behind in my score. I don't think I am, but fighting and finally getting it in is Young. (24-18). I have to do a little math to make sure we're still right on. So 24-18, 5:40 to go. Grants pass will be inbounding the basketball. We have a foul. We have a long discussion here. We've got everybody involved. The scoreboard shows a foul for Del Norte. Aha. All right. Makes me feel a little better. Still not sure that I'm right on in the scoring. It was a lot closer than it was. There's Trailer with it to McKidrick. McKidrick diving on the floor. And Grant's pass. We'll call a timeout. We see what they're going to do here. This looks like a 30 coming up. Nope. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take one also here. Maybe. Back at Heater Newman Gymnasium, Grants Pass, Oregon. The Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. 5:30 to go in the third period. Trailer to Rosetta. Rosetta thought about it, but he traveled. Oh, double dribbled. Yeah, the travel I could see. I don't know if I saw the double dribble, but double dribble's the call. Escalera has it for the Warriors. Caveman trying to hold on here. Finally, they'll get it around to Herrera. Herrera will hand it back. Here's Pereira. Gets everybody up in the air. Out to Escalera. Around to Herrera for three. No. Rosetta with the rebound. Driving all the way in. Traveled. Alameda gets it around to Herrera. Is again, Del Norte taking a lot of time. They're down to 10 seconds. Herrera got it down this time, though, nicely to Blue. Berg to Rosetta. McKidrick thought about a three, didn't do it. Young to Rosetta. There is a foul on Del Norte. That is the third foul on Ty Blue. Blue will be finding a seat here for a while. Coming in for him is Starkey. Trailer. Rosetta. Give it off to Young. Young's hook is no good. Rebound goes to the Warriors. In and out. There's Fry. Around to Pereiras. A three. That one is no good. They scramble for the rebound. Zetta's on the floor with it. Finally gets it out. They're going to throw it ahead. Young has it. Young will lay it in. .3:10 to go, third period. Pereiras. There's Fry with it. Herrera trying to get it into Fry, taken away by Berg. Everybody's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession. Grant's pass. Conley back in for Trailer. Now Conley has it. He'll bounce it into McKittrick, right back to Conley. Ahead to Berg. Berg to Young. Young lays it in. And Del Norte didn't account for all 5 of them that time. A 10-point lead. Pereiras no good with the 3. Rosetta with the rebound. Fire it again to Young. Young around, off the glass, another one. Around to 2:25 to go, third period. Herrera up. That one's no good. Rosetta with the rebound. Ahead to Young again. Here's another one. And Del Norte says we've seen enough of that play. We are going to take a timeout. This will be a full timeout, so we'll take one also on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 14-point lead for Grants Pass, John L. Scott.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
2:12 to go. Third period is on the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Grants Pass has blown out to a 14-point lead. Young has 17 on the night. He scored 12 here in this third period, as they haven't accounted for him very well. Berg almost takes it from Herrera. Fry. And then in the corner, it goes to Junior. Junior puts it up off the glass. That doesn't go. Young hands it off to Rosetta. I might as well just keep looking for Young. Apparently nobody wants to guard him at all. Conley. Not going anywhere. To Berg. Berg bounces. Now you get a foul. Junior pushes. No shots, as that's only the third team foul. Oh, we have a hockey substitution pretty much for Del Norte. We'll make note that Blue is back in the game. He has 3 fouls. Let's see if they go after him. I mean, that's what I would do. I'd see if I could get that 4th one on him. 5-second count. Conley didn't get it in 5 seconds. Escalera. Will hold on to it now. They get it down low, trying to put it up off the glass. Can't get it to go. That was Blue that time. Rosetta. Cross court to Young. Conley. On to McKidrick. Back into Rosetta. To Young. Young. Young is going to drive it. Young has put it up. He's not going to get that one though. And now they're banging around down there. Finally, Escalera comes flying into the forecourt. Pass out to Pereras. Pereras for 3. No. And they're going to control the rebound. The Warriors will do it again. Here's Pereras again. He'll put it up this time with a running jumper in the lane. That one's no good. And punched out of Rosetta's hands. But it will stay. With Grant's pass, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Trailer returns for Berg. I also have a substitution as Cushman comes into the game for Del Norte. Grant's pass has to move. I don't think they've got that one quite figured out yet. They're already down to 10 seconds. You got to go. Fire at the Trailer underneath. Trailer in the lane. He's rejected. That's grabbed out of there by Del Norte. And that's good. Oh, and the last second shot put up by Conley. But that one doesn't go either. We've made it through 3 at the end of 3. It's Grants Pass 32. Del Norte 18 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We return for quarter number 4 here at the Heater Newman Gymnasium at Grants Pass High School. The Cavemen lead this one by 14. Warriors get it first. Alameda with it. Looking for somewhere to go. Finally back out to Pereras. Knocked out of bounds. By whom? Oh, he's going to say Grants Pass basketball. Quite honestly, I don't think any of them saw it. I was a little jammed up down there that time trying to figure out who did what. Trailer. to McKidrick. Young trying to go up. Jump ball. Grants pass direction. Conley will inbound it. Young had it there just momentarily to Rosetta, who will grab it around to Conley. McKidrick to Young. Couldn't get it to Rosetta. Taken away by Del Norte. Coming the other way. Pereiras. Get that right yet. Pereiras here. Gives it off to Starkey. Starkey back to Pereiras. Pereiras in the lane. Has it taken away by Young. Trailer to Young. Wants to get it to somebody. He's going to have to get it to somebody. Stuck there in the corner. It finally gets it off to McKidrick to Conley. To Rosetta. Rosetta's reverse is good. And another Del Norte timeout. As they have decided this is a full one also, so we'll take it with them here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents,
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Del Norte trying to get something going. That's taken away by Rosetta. Trailer will go and pick it up, though, after Rosetta loses it. Right back to Rosetta. And to Conley. Into the forecourt they go. Now they're going to double team him. Trying to get it off the Trailer, knocked out of bounds. Blue knocking that out. I'm sorry, that wasn't Gerlitz. That's Rosetta with a shot. Banging around. There's McKidrick there that took the inbound pass. Herrera. Now around to Escalera. Back to Herrera. There goes to Fry for three. No. Starkey up off the glass. No. Rosetta with the rebound for the Cavemen. I think the coach, whose name I keep forgetting, for Del Norte, has to be shocked that his team is shot this way after shooting so well in their one game in the Abby's Pizza tournament. Underneath, there's McKidrick, but he's fouled. That'll be the first one. Foul is on Starkey. McKidrick. And talking, though, to the Grants Pass coach, we were talking about, and the next one's no good. Rosetta, though, with the rebound. McKittrick thought about a three. Trailer underneath. He's refouled. Nope, they're just going to call it out of bounds. Talking about offense and defense and where they are at this point. He's like, well, the defense is doing a lot better. He said, right now we have to kind of hang our hat on defense. Well, it's been a defensive gem here tonight for these cavemen, I'll tell you that. You hold a team to 18 points and you're in the fourth quarter and almost halfway through it. You've played some defense. Amaya had it there for a moment. McKittrick around to Conley. Into Rosetta. Rosetta gets it to Trailer, and Trailer will lay it in. Escalera throws one up. That doesn't go. Rosetta will get it into the forecourt. To the foul line. Punched away from behind. No. Changed their mind and say it's actually, now we're going the other way. Good grief. First they gave it to Grants Pass, then Del Norte, back to Grants Pass. We'll get a third team in here. Maybe they'll get it. Here's Rosetta's reverse. No good. Off of the inbound. Fry all the way to the hole. Count that one. He was fouled. And it becomes the second foul on Amaya. 4:08 to go. The one by Fry bounced around everywhere, finally found its way in. Young coming into the game for Conley. Rosetta's fouled. It's on Fry. Two on Fry. Blue is really the only one that's in any kind of foul trouble. He has three. He's done pretty good at playing with three. Rosetta to Trailer. Trailer back out. There's Rosetta. The Grants Pass will take a little time off the clock if they can. McKittrick to Amaya. Amaya to Trailer. Trailer in and out. Trailer trying to drive. Trailer goes up. Trailer gets it. You gonna count that one? Basket counts. A foul now becomes the third on Fry. The Trailer gets the extra point. 5 for Trailer, all here in the fourth period. Now it's a 19-point lead for the Cavemen. And Herrera pushes one up and in. Grants Pass knocks it out of bounds. Del Norte knocks it out of bounds. No, I was right the first time. Trailer was acting like he was going to inbound it. But not so much. Del Norte. Ooh, that's taken away by Young. Young's going to get point number 18 and 19. He had 5 at halftime. He has 19 now. Herreras. Can't find a way to get a shot off. Now he goes into the lane, throws it up, and that'll be a foul. That's the first on Young. Pereiras at the line. Escalera comes back in for Herrera. And one of them in. Trailer pops it out to Young, or Amaya, and he'll take it out to the top of the key. Back to Trailer. To McKidrick. McKidrick will put it up off the glass and get it to go. $20-point lead. Just continues to grow. As Escalera traveled. Bronx Eli coming back into the game. Gerlitz into the game. As Rosetta and McKidrick head to the bench. 2:19 to go in the ball game. It's a 20-point lead right now for the Cavemen. That time, Bronx Eli just lost that one. Pereiras into the lane. Pereiras puts it up. He's got it, and he is fouled. Amaya into the forecourt. Yeah, now they get it into the forecourt. Got a little bit of a struggle there. Gerlitz to Young. Around to Bronx Eli, trying to get it back to Young, but it's batted away by Pereiras. With a minute 43 to go in the ball game. Grant's pass will inbound it underneath their own hoop. Young, yes. He just about wore everybody out tonight here in the second half. Pereiras for three. That's back iron. Tipped around, and finally Young comes down with it. We'll give it to Amaya, who will bring it into the forecourt. To Berg. Or not to Berg, but to Eli Bronx. Bronx Eli even. Amaya. He's up off the glass. He's good. Escalera for three. Yes. That's his second three-pointer of the game. We're down below a minute to go. 45 seconds. Gerlitz to Trailer. To Young. In the corner to Amaya, who does not put up a shot. He's double teamed. Knock it out of bounds. Nope, foul. Couple of more. Nope, they're going to say just knocked it out of bounds. Coming into the game is Dirk Eli. We got Bronx Eli and Dirk Eli out there. Dirk is inbounding. Maybe. There he goes. He gets it out to Matthew Bayard. Bayard, we haven't seen much of him either in this season. There's Gerlitz and Bronx Eli. Back to Gerlitz. They didn't, it's a 5-second count. Grant's pass didn't advance it. That's what we're looking at. Now with 15 seconds to go, they'll launch a three. Yes, by Fry. They're probably asking themselves, where was that at earlier in the game? 4 seconds to go. And it's ball game over. So it's a final here at Heater Newman Gymnasium, and the Grants Pass Cavemen get their second win of the season as they lay it on the Del Norte Warriors, who probably are wondering if they should have bothered to even schedule this game and drive up from Crescent City. But they did, and that's the result. They lose it 48-33 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We encourage you now to stay tuned for the Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org/Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. And you can also learn about your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. We'll recap the scoring, all coming up on the Know Your Role post-game show, as this is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as the fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Heater Newman Gymnasium and the Know Your Role post-game show. Grants Pass picking up their second win of the season. Del Norte falls to 10-4 on the year. The Warriors were wondering where the scoring was. They scored 15 in the last quarter. That's the best quarter they had. They scored 2 in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 9 in the third. So they're probably wondering how come we couldn't have done that a little bit earlier. Meanwhile, Grants Pass got themselves heated up. They scored 7 in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 15 in the third, and 16 in the fourth. So everybody kind of got warmed up a little bit and got started. For the visiting Warriors, they were led by the, I got to get on the right column here. They were led by the 9 of Sawyer Fry, 8 for Damian Escalera on a couple of three-pointers and a 2-point shot. They had 4 then for Isaac Herrera and also for Marcus Pereiras. Meanwhile, the Cavemen were led by the 21 of Branson Young. Young had 16 of those 21 in the second half. 7, all but 4 of those came in the second half. All of them but 4 came in the third period when all of a sudden Del Norte just didn't know where he was, apparently, on the floor. They just lost track of him as he had lay-in after lay-in. 9 for Jordan Rosetta, 5 for James Traylor, 4 for Kingston Conley, 2 for Abishai Amaya, and 2 for Westonberg. So a nice win here for Grants Pass as they'll take a few days off, very few days, as they're going to play again Friday. They will begin their Southwest Conference action. They'll play a conference game, and then they'll step out and play a non-conference game right there at the beginning of January. But they're going to host South Medford Friday night here at Heater Newman Gymnasium. A really good South Medford ball club, too, by the way. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank Grants Pass High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, and a hearty thank you to our officials. Visit TableRockSports.net to see when our next live high school sports events are scheduled. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Grants Pass 48, Del Norte 33. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Mikkel Wish. I think I got it right that time. Close. He's teaching me his last name. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. I went Wish that time, but that's not it.